Bradley students are close to ending a 2-week quarantine, but far from seeing the end of COVID restrictions. Good Monday evening, everyone. I'm Tyler Lopez.
And I'm Amber Kriska. Thank you for joining us tonight. No gatherings and no parties. Those guidelines remain, as does this one. No dining in at off-campus restaurants. Kyle Beachy is live on campus with tonight's top story. Kyle, Bradley is warning this will impact the college experience.
Well, good evening, Tyler and Amber. Classes will resume in person Wednesday morning at 7 a.m. They'd been remote learning for the last 2 weeks after starting in-person classes at the beginning of the semester. Now, the difference being when they're not in class, the quarantine continues. Students are out and about on Bradley's campus, even though classes haven't met in person since September 8th.
We had like 4 hours to get back into our houses or whatever. It was definitely an interesting experience to try and scramble together like what was actually happening that night.
Since classes started in late August, the positivity rate jumped more than 5% each week until the quarantine, which they say has worked.
We've seen that if we're not able to enact a change, we won't be able to stay on campus for the whole semester.
But with class resuming, it doesn't mean campus life returns to normal.
Still no visitors, still no gatherings, no parties. All of our enforcement efforts will continue.
Those efforts include fines and suspensions, but students we talk to are eager to get back to class.
It gets me out of my apartment, it gets me walking around. It's a whole different experience than staying in my apartment all day long.
But if cases go back up, Bradley says they will enforce another 2-week quarantine and then send everyone home to finish the semester.
We know that the students aren't happy with that, and we know these restrictions are significant, but it's what we have to do in order to remain here on campus, and it definitely changes the college experience, and that's unfortunate.
For senior Kelly Rogers, she already missed out on internships and a semester in Los Angeles and wants to be on campus her final year, but understands the limitations.
A lot of the positivity rates, it seems, it's coming from off-campus activities like parties and bars and things like that. But I think they're just doing the best with what they can tell us to do.
Charles says they will continue to enforce those restrictions, saying that they've already had over a dozen students that are facing fines and some possible suspensions. Reporting live in Peoria, I'm Kyle Beachy, 25 News.